All right, I am live. Uh, I am very much live. Cool. So yeah, probably shouldn't be here. And I probably got a mail saying that I'm live, but that doesn't matter. I am live. Let's see what YouTube Studio says. Nothing of. Can I change the thumbnail? Do. Yeah, I can. Okay. So I am just going to change the thumbnail. Alrighty then. Say whatever. Thumbnail. I am live. I am live. Okay, so what do we need to work on today is if we start the app in a simulator, let's just take the 12 mini, that works. Are you building? You're building, yeah. So if we once the this thing has stopped building, I am going to quickly show how it works. Then the app needs to boot. It's on iOS 15.2, which isn't bad. That's okay, but I think I want to bump the number. I want to keep it at the latest, but I'm going to do that off stream. All right. So let me just advertise on various platforms. Currently live making an app crawl a user's Calibre and other OPDS clients as service. If anyone wants to join. Oop. All right. Okay. So this is the app. Shouldn't be there. There should be something at the very bottom, but I do need to redesign it. But let me see, why do you not look like I want you to? Turn to definition. What's taking up all my resources? It's OPS. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes perfect sense. I need to figure out a better way to handle that. Also, I don't need to have you open. I don't need to have you open. I don't need to have you open. Strictly speaking, I don't need to have Discord open either, but I like to have it on this side. Actually, I could probably just have Discord open. Excuse me. I could probably just have Discord open on my iPad. That should be perfectly serviceable. Um, Man, that thumbnail. Quick and dirty. Quick and dirty. Um, so yeah, what we're going to do is, oh, there it is. Okay. So speed up typing by sliding your what? 192.168.0. What was it? 175, I think. No. I need to figure out how it works. What is it? One. Oh, I was close. It was 6, and then 80. Great. Can I summon the keyboard? Use the same keyboard language as macOS. Connect hardware keyboard. Oh, cool. And then I can drag it over here, delete that, add that, and then I need to add /OPDS. Don't capitalize it. OPDS. Search. So what are you saying? HTTP :// Right. Asking for password. Oh. What? Also, it has to be small. All right. Wait. I'm pretty sure that's right. Hang on, I'm just going to take that out of the window and then keyboard toggle. Right. So I log in. Right. How it currently works is that you have to go all through this, and then you can go by newest, and it'll, if you can see here, it'll navigate. Oh. There used to be, I wonder why it doesn't work. So by title, by authors. But this isn't exactly, why doesn't newest work anymore? Does it work on my iPad? Oh. There we go. Okay, so by news just sorry. By news just straight up doesn't work. That's an issue. What if we go by series? And then it locks me out. Okay. So if we go by series and then chooses B, and then we have blend S, and then blend S is right here. And then a download button here, and oh, so this works now. That's nice. So we need to do a lot of refactoring here, like a lot, or maybe not that much. But what I want to be able to do is I want that when people log in, they don't have to add /OPDS. It seems like that's actually not necessary. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, that's actually not necessary. That's nice. Okay, so I wanted that when people add the address down here, can I just? Oh, and then yeah, okay, cool. Like instead of having to go all through this and then be like, okay, I want language, I want English. English doesn't work. I want Japanese. Here's all my Japanese books. Those weren't in Japanese. Christ. I want like British. Here's my British books. Whatever. So instead of going through all that, I just want it to crawl the stuff and then add it here. So to do that, we need to figure out what the model of the book is. And once we have that, we want to add it to the, how do you say? We want to add it to the, we want to add it to a core data. That was, okay. So currently in selector view, once we if let cover server needs login alignment. What is going on here? That's a lot of stuff going on here. Feed entries. If let cover and async button. What's that random abort? So server view takes it takes a need login. Well, we return a URL credential, and that is because, where is it? It's down here somewhere. That is because our server takes a needs login. And once you, so what is that? That is a what? So what it is a like it loads a field, and then when it loads that it should show. Why it doesn't show is beyond me. We don't need to have this open. We don't need to have this open. We don't need to have this open. We don't need this, nor this. Okay, cool. So where were I? Right. So the idea is that when you call this load function, It's just a wrap around this load function. So if we open here, and this load function that modifies the feed, I think. Let's actually see. Yeah, it modifies the feed and it does it on the main actor. And the reason it is async. Let's see. Let's actually see here. So what is going on? First, it checks if the URL is nil. If it is nil, it just goes for the base URL. Oh, if it is nil, and then it overwrites the base URL. It shouldn't do it like this, but yeah, I'll have to take this later. I'm sorry. And then it takes the path relative to the base URL and makes a working URL. That makes sense. Okay. And then it debugs it. Because it's really nice to know what's going on. And then it loads the URL. What is this delegate? It's not this one. It's this one. Okay. So once it's done loading. Oh yeah. So this delegate only exists to handle if there is a need to log in. Simple stuff. Okay. Back up, back up, back up. If there is no data, print out the response. Let me have a logger. Why not debug response? What type is response, by the way? Response is a URL response. Okay. So error on working URL that apps the string, comma, error is, why did I do this? And then response. Cannot find response in scope because I mistyped. Let's see. All right. So if there is no data, like debug it. Tell me, hang on, I actually want it to be response is. And then I throw error no data. Do I handle that? I do not. I do not handle that. But I do log it down here, which is nice. Okay. Next step is I decode it, or I try to decode it. But I don't do any, so dot let else logger dot debug message error on, wait, that's actually an error. Yeah. Error decoding XML on our trusty working URL that absolute string. Yeah, that works. And then I am going to throw error dot phone. Yeah, sure, that works. I don't handle the error. That's probably an issue, but yeah, it works for now. Initializer for condition binding must have an option. Okay. All right. And then let's run it again. See what is going on. If I did something wrong, I probably did. Okay, search. I need to do that on another window, I'm sorry. And put all right. Yes. So what is going on when I click newest? Error decoding XML. Huh. Okay, cool. So there is actually an error decoding XML. Then let's do some try catch. Try. Catch. Except in Swift, it's called do catch. And then just remove this else. How is it? Error is it just called error? And then yeah, I'm going to I do not like do catch. Like I wish there were some other way. All right. No exact match. Not that edge. That edge. So let's see how we can get the error. No exact match. Instance. The localized description. Okay, cool. Let's see what the error is. This, by the way, is not what I should be doing right now, but it's what I am doing. So let's just go with that. Yeah, let's run it. Replace. It's fine. It is fine. What is actually the... Why do you not save that? Should I add some... I should probably make the... I'm thinking maybe I should... Okay, so what is the error? The data couldn't be read because it is missing. Huh. But it works here, right? Because it's missing authors. Authors works. There's like bunny. Oh. Okay, by series. A. I'm agree. So there's like boom. This should change. Like there's a lot of stuff that should change. Uh, found folder at found folder at. Okay. So this delegate actually works. That's really nice. Then it tells where the folder is. Finish downloading book, and then it gets this. What's the found folder? Oh, so it's right. Here, the next step should be to take this file, right, this file, and then move it. But that's for later. That's not for now. Now we need to figure out what is going on here. So what I can do, right, is that what data type is data? Data is straight up data. Okay, that's to be expected. So if it's not empty, continue. Otherwise, throw no data. But the error we're getting here is it couldn't be read because it's missing. So plug if let error string equals try question mark string get init from decoder localized format description reflect subject. Interesting. Contents of URL string literal, and then it's string decoding collection data. That data is just called data. Coding.utf8 if that right. Logger.debug with contents of right? So this is not what I wanted to do. No, what? I wanted to do something else, but if it doesn't work, I need to fix it. Oh, it removed my, okay. All right, I'm in. Okay, so with contents of, I wanted to put in a breakpoint, so I could, boom. Why didn't it break? Boom, boom. There we go. LLDB. Next line. Why is this not throwing, by the way? Thread, yes. Okay. So we got error string here, right? Let me quickly get this so I can. Do we not have a string? Path, there, login, there, data. It's like full on a lot of bytes. Like that's a lot here. Why doesn't it pass? I should have it on my poll. Okay, so what was it? 192.168.0.176.8080, right? Right. But that's not what I wanted. I wanted /OPDS. Because I get an unauthorized. Interesting. So what I am going to do is I am going to unsupported authentication method. Does Paul just simply not support options? I'm pretty sure Paul supports well, this is a conundrum indeed. So if I do this, I can just, and then in the Langrel. So when I request something, what do I actually request? And does it work because I encode at /OPDS? Because that would actually be very, very, very bad. Let me actually see here. Cover. So load.